your interest in geometry, manifolds will help you greatly. I myself have never really had the need to pack polytetrafluoroethylene, or Teflon as you know it. If you calculate on how it packages itself as a layer on the most average frying pan, you can see how it will be placed and packed when you count for it in 5 dimensions. And if you use Riemann manifolds, for example, which are being used these days to optimize the best portfolio, I found a really good manifold of pockets which are unfolded through this lovely button. The necessities. Never leave the house without a deodorant. Patches. I think it's American English. And if you don't have a patch or you run out of it, you can learn phrases like I did in German. Entschuldigen Sie, haben Sie ein Pflaster? Or you have to pantomime like blood and then like uncover, and then people will understand through your wonderful gesticulation. Or maybe you have to say things in Italian. Ho bisogno di andare in ospedale, per favore. Sunscreen, the highest protection possible, 50. Kind to your skin and coral reefs. Pills against potential pain, like headache, because it is always a journey in itself to find a pharmacy during your journey. Pens! Hide pens everywhere, in the pocket of your coat. When you actually will be searching for it, you've planned ahead of this already and you'll be finding it directly. There was a lovely clip on LinkedIn with the Blue Angels. Those are the armed forces of the United States of America, which are flying. They visualize, they sit around a table and actually move their bodies as if they were sitting inside an aircraft, and when they're affected by the G-forces, they all tilt to the right or to the left. You will be visualizing in just the same way what clothes you will have to be wearing during the week that you're traveling. Somebody spills coffee on you, you're prepared for that. Do you need the yellow trousers for every day? Will you be using them when lecturing, if that is what you're invited to? All that is visualized, including what you'll be sleeping in. I would always recommend a jumpsuit. It's very practical. And of course that it's made of wool, because wool has this lovely property of heating you up when it's cold, and when it's hot, it eliminates the heat. And mind you, this is 100% wool, not like wool 80% and 20% polyester. No, real wool. And also, if you want to make sure that it doesn't scratch, then there are also calculations for that. So the most professional websites, which are really into wool, you will see that there is a particular number attached to the qualities of fibers that will not scratch you. There is always an occasion for glitter. This top in particular, it's very lightweight, and then upon landing, if your friend says, let's go hike quickly at this mountain which is nearby the airport because we want to see the sunset, you'll be prepared already, so the glitter will interact with the sunset lovely, so the photos will be great. This will be very sweaty, and I will just wash this the next day and it will dry very quickly because of course I've planned for this. You have to wear the most heavy clothes on you when traveling. That's the most, I guess, old trick in the book. But then the most heavy thing that I want to bring is a prom dress, and it's not very optimal to travel in an aircraft wearing a prom dress. So either I will have to rent one upon arrival or borrow one from a friend, which is not very likely to happen. A third option could be buying one there and then send the parcel home. At least in Sweden, if you get a notification from the post services that you have a parcel to pick up, you have 2 weeks to do so before it's sent back. So then plan for when you send it back in order to be able to receive it, or you will lose your prom dress. I've packed so many times in my life now that I can start packing 30 minutes before departure and not forget anything. One of the tricks is that you always put your 2 computers down first, because that will decide the dimensions of what is left over as space for you to pack. And then you count. So keys 1, phone 2, wallet 3, sunglasses 4, and whatever 5th item that is very necessary to you that you cannot leave the house without. And always make sure to put these 5 items at certain places in the bag. That will save you a lot of time, hours actually, and a couple of meltdowns probably. What about you? What are the best tricks to pack a bag in a light way that is the most practical possible?